Hello, and thank you for Eddie's signing in, joining in, logging in, whatever you did to get here. Eddie's security training on YouTube. We did a video on the Streamlight flashlight on my Glock 34 Gen 5. I'm going to do a one now on this guy. This is the Olight Valkyrie PL-3S. Okay, he's on this Glock 19 that's sitting on my mag rack, right, from them. I'm going to make sure the weapon's safe and clear, and she is. Everything's good. Nothing in there. You guys can't really see. All right, now this guy, similar. Gonna unscrew him. This is on my Gen 3 Glock 19, my old service weapon. Put him out of the way. Now I'm going to talk about this little guy. He's also 1,000 lumens. I don't know if you can see that. He's also 1,000 lumens, just like the Streamlight Throw 200. A lot of people, you know, it depends what you're doing. I have no issue with this flashlight, using it. Is it as strong and as powerful as my Streamlight? I should do a video at night, side by side. There is a difference. You can see it slightly. But depending on what you're doing, I mean, if you're not law enforcement, SWAT officer, military tactical operator, or something with a handgun, this will suffice for you. I think that would fill a lot of roles of this too, actually, to tell you the truth. But, you know, if you want that really clear light, then you're going to pay the money and get those or a Surefire, okay? But, you know, this channel is dedicated to security officers who don't want to jump $300, $400, $500, $600 or more on a flashlight. So this is a very viable option, this guy. Very good option. You know, and if you want to get a Surefire or Streamlight later on, buy this, raise some money, and then go get it. Okay? This is a good flashlight too. But so we're going to talk about how to change the battery in this guy. Batteries, rather, I'm sorry. Uses the same batteries. They're 123s. 3-volt batteries. The same batteries, just like the Streamlight earlier. Same type of battery. Okay, so I'm going to, it does the same thing. It's got a little block here, and this is set for a Glock. It came with 2 as well. It gets the other one's in here. And it has 3 settings as well. You can actually see his indicated. I believe I'm all the way up on this one too. So then it's got a middle and a further back. Further back this goes for the way the flashlight is from your finger. You know, depending on your railing system and your trigger guard, all that. But so how do we open this guy? If you look very carefully, do I have it so small? It's hard for me to see too. It says open. All right? Does it say open? Can you tell what it says? Yeah, I had it upside down. It says open. Pull to open. It doesn't say to, but pull. So all I'm going to do is right here on the bottom of it, there's a little lip right here. There's a little lip here. I'm going to just pull that down. And there she goes. He opens pretty much the same way. A little different. His bottom part comes out where the Surefire, the top part came out. So then I just pull them out like so. Pull the batteries out. And that's it. Now, how do you know which way the batteries go? If you look at him, he doesn't have any indication like the Streamlight, which way positive or negative is. So if you look inside the tail cap, right there, it does. So it shows you this side over here is a positive, and this side over here is a negative. So they do it a little bit differently. So same thing's going to go on. We all know the positive, little nipple is going to face up. Negative, this is the flat part of the battery, faces up. Put them in. Now to secure this guy, you got to make sure this guy here, the same thing. He's doing his thing, right? So I got to push this down. As I push this down, make sure he's seated, and I got to kind of hold him. He doesn't stay like the Streamlight. When I push it down, it would stay there. This guy doesn't. So I got to keep pressure on it, and then hit the lever, and then it locks. So a little bit different. A little easier, I think, but a little bit different. So once again, I'm going to pry that open. He opens up, push down, make sure he's open. Okay, he closed. I closed them. There you go. Make sure he's open. Push this down like so, so it's seated, and then just boom. That's it. And check them. Okay, on here, strobe. There you go. And you know what? Since I got this guy out, let me do this. Let me show side by side of these two flashlights. Let me get this one off the Glock here. And here we go. There we go. So this is the Olight. This is the Streamlight. Obviously, the Streamlight is a little bit longer. You know, not by a whole lot. A little bit wider. Obviously, the clasping system works differently. Streamlight uses a paddle system, right? Olight uses like a push button, you know. The Olight light is actually, diameter is a lot wider and a lot bigger, so that probably helps the throw of it a bit. It feels, I really can't tell. It's hard to say which one's lighter, which one's heavier. It's hard to say. I can't tell. They're pretty similar. I have to look them up. I don't have the specs on their weights. But there you go, you know. I kind of like that color and this color too. But there you go. So whichever one you prefer, you know, this is going to cost you quite a bit more. I don't know what the prices are going on now. And if money's a tight thing and you don't want to spend it, there's nothing wrong with the Olight. You can go on YouTube and do people that test the Olights. They throw them on the ground. They do all kinds of stuff, and they survive. There's a guy who did water testing on them, and they did very, very, very well. So it's up to you. But, you know, these are very expensive compared to this. This does make a better throw, a better light, but is that something that you require? Do you have to have the absolute best, you know, or is this going to suffice? It does better than suffice. It does very, very well, you know, so that's up to you. Now to get this back on the weapon system, same, push the button, open the clasp a little bit, get him in there, he's in, tighten him up with my hand. And where my screwdriver go? My screwdriver's over here. Tighten him up. There she goes. And let's do the same for the Streamlight. Push the button so I can open him up so he fits. There he goes. Tighten him with my hand. And yeah, so here's an example of how much bigger a 34 is than, say, a 19. Humongous weapons. All right. Okay. Once again, guys, that was the Olight, and little comparison there of them. I'll probably do a follow-up video on this. I gotta go to the range when it's dark and have these shoot side by side and see the lights, the difference in the light, how much one is better than the other, or vice versa, right? Alrighty, guys. Thank you very much for logging in or whatever, watching the video, and please, please like and subscribe to Eddie's Security Training. Give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.